Imagine being one of Hollywood's most talented actors, and then watching your entire career fall apart. The phone stops ringing, studios stop calling, people stop believing in you. That was Robert Downey Jr. Today, we know him as Iron Man. But there was a time when Hollywood wasn't sure he would ever work again. So how did he make one of the greatest comebacks in Hollywood? Let's go back. Robert Downey Jr. was born in New York City in 1965. He started acting as a child and quickly showed incredible talent. By the late 1980s, Hollywood was paying attention. Then, in 1992, he played Charlie Chaplin. His performance earned him an Oscar nomination for Best Actor. It looked like he was on his way to becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars. But behind the scenes, his life was becoming increasingly difficult. Downey struggled with substance abuse, legal problems, and repeated setbacks. Eventually, Hollywood stopped trusting him. The roles became harder to find. The actor, who was once considered one of the industry's brightest stars, was now fighting just to get another chance. But he didn't give up. Slowly, he began rebuilding his life and his career. Movies like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang reminded Hollywood that the talent was still there. And then came 2008. Marvel took a chance on him. They cast Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark in Iron Man. It was a risky decision, but it changed everything. When Iron Man hit theaters, audiences loved him. His confidence, humor, and personality made Tony Stark unforgettable. The movie became a huge success, and suddenly, Robert Downey Jr. was back. Not just back in Hollywood, but at the top of it. He returned as Tony Stark in multiple Marvel movies and became one of the biggest stars in the world. Then, in 2024, he won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for Oppenheimer. Think about that. A man whose career once seemed almost impossible to save was now standing on the biggest stage in Hollywood, accepting an Oscar. That's more than a comeback. It's a reminder that your worst chapter doesn't have to be your final chapter. Robert Downey Jr. rebuilt his life. Then he rebuilt his career. From rock bottom to Iron Man to Oscar winner. Sometimes the comeback is just waiting for you to make one more attempt. And that's why Robert Downey Jr.'s story is worth remembering.